'Tis the season for cleaning. Am I right?
It's about that time.
Jamie, welcome back.
Thanks.
Boss Ladies Cleaning Service, the one, the only, the boss lady herself. Welcome back to Valley Spotlight.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
No problem. And welcome back to my house.
You're welcome.
Which she knows, and sometimes it can look like a real bomb went off in here, but it's so good to have you.
Thank you.
You are working hard. That's why she's got her tank top on and getting some cleaning tips for this household taken care of as we start the new year. And these are so great, Jamie, we have to share with everybody else. So the first thing that you've asked me this and Fred personally, right?
Yeah, I ask everybody because I think it's really important to change your furnace filters consistently. I think every 6 months is a great way to do it. So for me, my birthday's in June, so I do Christmas and June. I remember, like, those are easy dates. So if you pick easy dates 6 months apart, you remember, like, to do it.
Okay.
But it keeps the dust down, the allergens down, it keeps your ducts cleaner, it keeps you healthier, and this is the time of the year with Ohio and our temperature changes, nobody feels great. I think it's an important thing.
Yeah, and all the windows are closed and you just keep on like recirculating all that yuck.
Yeah.
Like it's a good, I think, and we've taken that seriously, and knock on wood, we've been pretty healthy around here. I'm gonna literally knock on wood because God only knows. But there are a few things that you do that are sort of under the radar cleaning that for most normal people, like my idea of cleaning is like using this on the dishes or spraying down the countertops. But there are a couple like secret things that you do that I think are so cool. And the first one, we have an electric stove that gets gunk.
Right, and you get the buildup on there and you get that burny smell, or it just doesn't look clean. You can use a flat razor blade, and just as long as you are using even pressure and going straight across, you can get most of that grime off, and anything extra you just use like a little magic eraser and go around. But you have to make sure your blade's flat so you're not scratching into your surface.
Okay, yeah, we wouldn't want to do that.
No.
While we're on the stove,
You found out something today.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised because I like to think that we try to keep up on stuff around here, but you took the knob off of the stove, and there's
it's dirty behind there.
Bunch of stuff
yours
behind
actually
that
wasn't
too.
that bad.
Oh, really?
Really.
Oh, okay.
But
you've seen them worse?
Well, and yours is on the front of the stove. Some of them are on the back, so you think the back gets like real greasy. Mine is like that. And so I like to just pop them off. You can use the Dawn power spray on that too. It's so great on like grease in all of the kitchen.
Yeah, this is like sort of your go-to baby these days.
In the kitchen, absolutely. So I spray down behind the knobs. You can use like a scrubby or the magic eraser or a toothbrush, whatever, get behind there, get the grease out.
I was surprised that there was anything there. Okay, we just talked about, changing the whole filter for the house, but the actual air ducts where the stuff comes out, sometimes they're low, sometimes they're high.
Yeah.
If they're in between, then I see them, but
cleaning them?
No, I don't. I don't think about cleaning much of anything. But
yeah, so they actually get some dust buildup and things on there too. You can use a Swiffer if you have, like I said, in the kitchen or a bathroom where it's greasy or damp. Sometimes that dust is what I call sticky.
Yes.
You're not going to dust it off.
The hairspray.
Yeah. You can use I get from the Dollar Tree just a brush. I think they call them like dish brushes. And I'll use that in there, or just a regular scrub brush, and then you can get the toothbrush and get in there in real nitty gritty places.
Yeah, get in there. Get in there. That now, when like I said, if it's not in this sight of view for me, it doesn't exist. And even if it does, sometimes it still doesn't exist. But when you look up, you are so good about noticing some of the details on like the recessed lighting that like goes up in there. So I think you don't have to clean it, but really.
Yeah, in your kitchen, they're gonna get greasy, they're gonna get gross. And so whenever we go into a home, I always assess it from the top to the bottom. So you start at the top, and when you're looking up, you're like, oh, when was the last time I dusted these lights? Or, if they're above the stove, they get greasy, and you can get up there with the Dawn and scrub them down. Or even if you have globes on some of your lighting, you can take them off if they're super greasy and pop them in the dishwasher. And then you don't have to scrub them.
That's a good advice.
Yeah.
If you have anything I could put in the dishwasher, even if it's not dishwasher safe, I'm a little guilty of that. And last but not least, people that are struggling. You know what? I've got so much work, or I've got kids, I've got pets. that's the last thing I'm going to do is be cleaning my vents and my light fixtures. You guys are available. You have a full team.
Yeah.
And we're so proud of you and your
Thanks.
team. They're such nice people.
I like them.
Yeah, we're going to keep them around forever and ever. What's the phone number and how do they reach you guys?
You can call us at 330-507-3630. You can find us on Facebook. I think you can Google search. I don't know. However, whatever, it's there.
Just Google or Facebook, and she'll get a hold of you guys and set up the schedule and all of that. Any last words of advice for people this time of year when we're all battling, trying to be away from sickness?
Oh, I just think like everybody has to realize that we can only handle so much ourselves. So like for me, my crew helps me at my house too. I don't have all of the time to do it all, and I think that we hold a lot and demand a lot out of ourselves, and it's okay to have other people come in and help.
And ask for help, especially in some of the spots where you're maybe not the strongest. And I know I fall into that category, and even when times were tough, that was like my gift to myself of, having some help on that end, and I think it has made a world of difference. So
Absolutely. And I clean other people's houses way better than I clean my own. I don't want to clean my own, and I'm tired, so having them come in, they get the details that I'll get here, but in my own home, I don't want to do it.
Well, that's good to know we're not alone.
No, not alone.
Even from the experts. She does residential and businesses alike. Jamie, Happy New Year.
Happy New
And
Year.
Always good to see you. And can I
Keep that.
I can keep that.
You're welcome.